checking back in on our long-term chart of gold, we have some interesting activity that I wanted to share. This is a long-term chart of gold going back to the end of the gold standard and the move out of it. The pink retracement is a 40-year move from essentially 1980 until the dot-com boom, where it put in this nice double bottom, bounced off this line, and started a nice huge move from 2000 to 2012, and went from 250 an ounce to up to 2000 an ounce almost. What we're looking at here is the full retracement of this move, and then the confirmation here that we are going to hold this and start a new move. So there's a new Fibonacci extension drawn out on this move here, which is ultimately what I'm interested in. So now that we have tested this support and confirmed, it was a quick move to this new level, which gives us our move that we're going to retrace. And you see it's working on multiple time frames. The pink is the long-term retracement, and the green is a shorter-term extension. This made it all the way to its key reversal level. Really strong signal here at the 261 Fibonacci. And then also at this, you see it sells off, and we're on a monthly time scale, and it's bouncing on this level. Once it fails to hold, the move is pretty extreme to the reverse side, and then it fully retraces all the way exactly down to 0%. This gives me really good confidence in this extension, as well as the patterns just continue to almost be beautifully formed into a inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, shoulder, head, with our breakout level line. I think what we're going to see here is an extension of this move go all the way up through 1900. We're going to test our highs up here. Zooming in on the daily, we can see this with some more granularity. We tested this level, we came down here, we tested our next level of support, and we've just started, working across these lines with all this, this pattern formation. And what I really am interested in is the end of this move here. This is what I've been looking for, is a breakout of this, trading range that goes back 5 or 6 years. And once we broke this level of, about 1350, you can really see once we hit, it's been an aggressive move. Once we realize, in hindsight, we can see that this is the move that is breaking out of this pattern. We're going to extend this, and we're going to see the levels within it. And you see with these Fibonacci's and with a lot of the chart stuff, these patterns are fractal almost, where the more you zoom in, you see the same pattern over and over and over again. So now we are on a less than a year time scale, and this is the move confirming at the end of our channel what we've been looking for. Again, multiple time frames are working. You can see this huge explosion. And right here, this tick. Once we broke through resistance, 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 we go to the next level on another time frame. And now this is support. Holds, bounces, let's test another level. Once this failure happens, and we're establishing that we're not going to hold this level, it's a quick test down. We went up 2 time levels on the shorter level, shorter time frame. We did the exact same thing to the downside. Stopped at 100% reversal, breaking out. And that's going to go, I believe, all the way to 1765. That's going to complete the shorter time angle. And then that is going to complete this much bigger pattern, creating a really key level about 1800. And if we can hold 1800, which there's a ton of overhead supply still, but if we get to that level, I think it's a no-brainer. We break out to 1900, complete the pink move and complete the teal move, test all-time highs at 1900, and then we will either have a massive double top if the economy gets back on its feet and currency stops printing, and if the economy is in trouble and we're printing money to solve every problem, we're going to see a much bigger breakout to the completion of these moves, which is so far up that we actually have to manually fit it into our chart. And those give us levels of 2,500 for the this teal extension from the end of the financial crisis. That move will extend to 2,500. The move from the end of the gold standard will end at 2885. Those are our levels that in a multiple year time frame, if markets deteriorated, gold has the potential to go into the mid 2000s no problem. And likewise, if global currencies rebound and oil rebounds and the dollar can cooperate with gold, maybe we'll see a huge double top here at this 1900 level. And if that's the case, this failure, we will go to 1350, that breakout level, we'll go right back down here. And if we can't hold there, we'll go to 875. That would be the bearish for the, or bullish for the economy thesis, is we're going to approach these fear levels and coast will be clear and we'll sell back off. If that's not the case, and there's weakness in the global economy, in currencies and debt, we're going to see a lot of money printing, and that's going to lead to an explosion test of these levels.